On our last episode, we shared with you the story of Virginia Casabo, a field hockey legend and one of 2 inductees this year into the AU Athletics Hall of Fame. Now, we turn our attention to the second inductee. Stephen Franzke, class of '98, was a standout in men's soccer. He was an integral part of the Eagles' 1997 team, which reached the NCAA Quarterfinals for only the 2nd time in team history. Here's a look back at the moment Stephen received Americans' highest athletic honor.
We are all very excited now to begin the induction of the 44th class to the Stafford H. Pop Cassell Hall of Fame. Our second honoree this evening is Stephen Franzke. Stephen was an integral part of AU's 1997 NCAA tournament run, leading the Eagles to the NCAA Quarterfinals for just the 2nd time in the program's history. To share a little bit more about Stephen tonight, we are pleased to have former head soccer coach Bob Jenkins with us here tonight. Help me welcome Bob Jenkins, please.
Stephen was the kind of guy that did it every day. He was first in the race or whatever the competition, or if he wasn't, if he was second, he tried to be in first, and he was really ticked off that he wasn't in first. And so that's the kind of guy that pulls people along with him. Stephen was always the guy, he was able to be that guy that worked harder, but also command great respect among his teammates, and that's a tough thing to do. David described it as Stephen having an integral part in the team. All of our guys had an integral part in that year of '97, but without Stephen, it wouldn't have happened. Now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce and congratulate Stephen Franzke as the newest member of the American University Athletics Pop Cassell Hall of Fame.
Well, thank you very much, Bob. It was a great introduction. When I began to write the speech and reflect on my tenure at American University, I knew that the magic was the journey, the solidarity, and not the great victories. I immediately thought about all the relationships that were formed. And of course, I thought back to 1997 when we enjoyed one of the most amazing seasons American University had ever seen in a long time, and definitely the most rewarding season I had ever been a part of. The bonds we developed and the hurdles we overcame serve still to this day the reminder that with struggle comes good. That sometimes I have to have faith that things will get better, and they always do, as long as you surround yourself with the right people. The NCAA championship was about the people, the experience, about becoming men. And although our victory was not realized with a fancy accolade or a title, as far as I'm concerned, we won it all. Thank you very much. I don't have stats. I mean, plain and simple. So it never gave it a second thought. Never thought I'd be inducted into a Hall of Fame. It just, being a coach myself and nominating players for different awards, it's hard to nominate that person who did so much, but they don't have stats. So to get here, to know that people did recognize that and even nominated me, and then to get in is obviously I'm very excited and happy about that.
Teams will have strong personalities, but sometimes those strong personalities take you this way, and sometimes they take you this way. And Stephen's personality took the group in the direction that we needed to go in order to get all of the qualities that we had individually as players and all that to galvanize it and move us in the right direction.
What I learned from playing through our struggles, you know, we had some tough moments, some low moments, but obviously we stuck together and overcame. We climbed the mountain. You know, I was happy enough with everything that happened here that, you know, I always looked at my time here with very fond memories. So this is just the icing on the cake for me.
Franzke was a 4-year starter, and more impressively, a 4-year captain for the soccer team. He was a 2-time first-team regional All-American in 1996 and 1997.